Dave.
Ian.
This is apexadjacent. Cars, music, blah, blah, blah. I've lost several hours this week to a new procrastination habit of mine.
Oh,
have I told
really?
you about this?
No. So this is something different than, like, say, building cars on like a dealer or like a manufacturer's website, chasing down Carstanza truther, being a Carstanza truther.
Yes, it is tangentially related to cars, though, because I have been playing this game called Time Guesser, and it is like you've seen the TikTok videos or whatever of people like getting the picture and then having to find the geolocation.
Oh, yeah, the GeoGuessr, like that Geo Rainbolt dude that is a fucking savant. Yeah, okay.
So it's basically that combined with a historical element.
Oh.
So it'll be pictures from like the early 1900s all the way up till present day.
Okay.
And I will say, so if you just like hit play, it'll give you something random. I mean, but I might get sucked in.
Okay.
Like the daily one today had a 1960s street scene in France.
Okay.
And I spent half an hour figuring out when did French stop signs change from English to French? 1970 is the answer.
Okay.
But identifying cars has been very helpful.
Sure. Yeah, that's an important resource to have.
I got a perfect score on this one, by the way.
Okay. Yeah. Is that
this
from Oasis? Is this one of the Gallagher boys? Okay.
It is. Yep.
Okay, so this is going to be like 1999?
7. It was 1997.
Okay.
I Googled it. I Googled Noel Gallagher, Tony Blair.
Okay.
And he's at 10 Downing Street. So he's at the,
so you put your pin on the map. Okay.
Yeah. Like zoom in, and you zoom in all the way to London.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. Just pop it in London. Okay, sure. Yeah. And then you slide the slider over here.
Yeah, to 97.
Okay. Well, my guess was 99, so I'm gonna go.
Okay.
All right, there we go. Okay, so we're playing Time Guesser. Okay. 3.5 kilometers from the correct location. What the fuck is a kilometer? Tony Blair. I was trying to think of that guy's name. Okay. With Noel Gallagher. Mm-hmm. Okay. All right. I can see how you can really get sucked into this.
Yeah. It's every day there's 5 of these. Okay. And yeah. So if you click through, go to the one, go to the next one.
Okay.
This is a random street in Hyderabad, India. Found it, was within like 3 meters of it or something. Anyway, just click through it.
Okay.
Click anywhere. And,
okay. Yeah. Okay. Gotcha. Okay. Yeah. Guess. Okay. Sure. Okay. All right. Next round. Okay.
This one. This is the one I went down such a rabbit hole.
Okay.
Like if you do some zoomies and enhances, you talk about us doing zoomies and enhances on license plate games.
Yeah.
This gets ridiculous.
Really? Okay. Open image in new tab. That won't work. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. No, you just got to like zoom in on the.
Oh, like the browser zoom. Yeah. Okay.
Well, no, you can. So it allows you to zoom independently of the browser.
Oh, yeah. Okay. With the scroll wheel. Okay. Mm-hmm. All right.
But you can look at the cars. Like there's a little mini over here.
Yeah.
There's a weird sign, and then there's something in the road there.
Sure.
I figured out that this is a piece of of one of the early Concords being transported through the streets of a French town, and I got within like a kilometer.
Whoa. Okay.
Yeah. Wow. It's super fun.
Okay, so that is Time Guesser, TimeGuessr.
Mm-hmm. And it's named that because then you say, guess where all my time went today?
To this website. Okay. Okay, I have a feeling I'm going to be playing this and losing some productivity hours. Yeah.
For sure. It's really good because it's the geography piece, but then it's also like some trivia. You know, I knew that the Concorde was done in France, you know, like, so it kind of gave me an idea of what this was.
Right.
And then I was looking up the production schedules of the Concorde.
Right. Yeah.
To figure out what factory this was going to.
And cars are a huge cheat code for this.
For sure.
Right?
Yes.
Yeah. If you can get some traction with a car in one of these pictures, for sure.
Mm-hmm. Right? Yeah. The initial thing that told me this was France was that the little oval F, the little white oval with the F.
Yes.
On on the back of that car.
Yeah.
You can see their left-hand drive cars.
Okay.
There's all sorts of clues.
Right. Yeah. Well done, Ian. Okay. Yeah.
Very fun.
Play Time Guesser, everybody.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Okay. Now, next time I can't get a hold of you, I'll know what's going on. Okay.
It's sweeping the nation.
Yeah. Eating productivity.
Yes. If my boss is listening to this, I'm saying don't do this.
Right. Yeah. And you do it completely out of work hours.
Well, totally. Obviously.
It's not on any conference calls.
Definitely not on a call while I'm on mute. Never.
No. I'm going to send this to my buddy Ed. He's going to go seriously, we've ruined probably his next annual review by sending him this. Yeah. Okay.
How did you become homeless? Well, it all started
when some idiot sent me a link.
Yeah.
Okay. Nice.
Next thing you know, I'm going to the gas station, bumming money to buy atlases. Had to get my next fix.
My library card got taken away, and it was all downhill from there.
Yeah, that's when I hit rock bottom.
Yep. Yeah. Okay.
The librarians wouldn't let me access Google Earth anymore.
Nice. Well, cool, man. Okay. All right. Well, besides that, what other car things? Do you have your R32? Have you been driving your R32? Because you're back in Colorado, which you're back where your R32 is, Ian.
I know. I have not been up to see it yet. I'm hoping to do that this weekend.
Okay, sure.
It's still a little ways away from me. It's also filled with stuff that I got to figure out what I'm going to do. What I'm going to do with.
Like what? Like car parts and cutlery?
Oh my god, the stuff. So we were Johnny and I kept joking that we were basically in a fugue state when we were packing up.
I remember because you locked the bike in a manner that you could just be lifted off of the roof tray.
But then proceeded to lose the key to the bike lock. Yes, correct.
Yes.
And so the back of my car has, a set of wheels and tires in it, that's what you should have in the back of your car. But also, all the stuff that we had deluded ourselves into thinking was going to fit in the station wagon for the trip to Wisconsin, and there was no way it was going to.
Right. So this isn't just kitchen stuff. This is a solid mix of stuff from all aspects of your life. So it's not something that's easy to put away or easy to sort back, right?
Kids' toys, books. There's a sous vide in there. There's some other kitchen gadgets.
Okay.
I think there's some jackets. I have no idea. Just random shit.
Sure.
And I mean, we had to go through our storage unit, and towards the front of the storage unit was when we were kind of doing the last few boxes and really feeling psychotic, basically. And you could see it in the labeling of of what's in the box.
Yes.
And it was kitchen stuff, school supplies, and a jacket for some reason is literally what I wrote on the.
Right. 3 layers back. It's all very consistent, 2 words at most.
Yeah.
Right.
Books.
Right.
Yeah. Right. Yeah.
Okay, but the stuff right by the entrance. Uh-huh.
From the back to the front is just it's just a story of two people's descent into madness. Is what it is.
Yeah.
If you read all the descriptions on the boxes.
Right.
It's a short story.
Yeah. So an archaeologist recovering it will think that you got better the further they got back. Oh, they must have like been on a good mental health journey. Ian?
Yes, Dave.
But so we're not, I hate to ruin the show for you. We're not going to play Time Guesser all episode today.
That's lame.
Sorry, buddy. But we have a fair amount of stuff. So yeah, did you want to pick some stuff from the Talk of Boots? What's piquing your interest?
I want a Lemons update.
Oh yeah,
AX
sure.
And Lemons update. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. So I did AX5 with the BMW Club. Nice. It was a very long course, like 63 seconds for a run.
Wow.
Yeah. It was that one where we run 3 runs one way, 3 runs the other, and that's all you get for the day. So you have to learn the course in 3 runs.
Oh wow. Okay.
Yeah. In Ian fashion, I DNF'd one of my runs in the morning because I completely disregarded a corner cone that made the course harder if you go through it, and somehow my time was still higher. So not only did I take a shorter path, but I also drove worse.
That's amazing.
Yeah. But yeah, it was a really interesting autocross event because the variety of cars that we see at the BMW Club, I think is so unique. I haven't been to like an SCCA event or like any of the Rocky Mountain Solo stuff. I know there's tons of unique cars that show up there, but like, just for a BMW Club, like here, this Lotus showed up. Here you go. Here's a badass Exige, right?
Yeah.
That made all the delightful supercharger noises. Awesome. Also running in open class with me was this.
Hell yeah.
Yeah. Tell the folks what that is, Ian.
That is a gold Screaming Eagle Trans Am.
Yep. Yeah. Pontiac Trans Am, baby.
Yeah. Gold on gold.
Yeah. Right? Yeah. With the proper decal. Yeah.
And the T-tops and the whole thing.
Right? Yeah. T-tops.
Was it fast? I mean, it looks like it has like modern wheels on it.
Yeah, it was really quick. Let's see what else showed up. Yeah. A car that I actually share parts with, Ian. I'm running the same coil packs, and there's probably a bunch of other cross parts as this car. Do you want to take a guess what the car is, Ian?
Just coil packs?
Coil packs and maybe, I don't know, probably maybe like an alternator and a starter and maybe a few other things.
Is it faster than your car?
Ian, it's me at autocross. Like everything's faster than me.
I'm going to say it's a Alfa Romeo 124 Spider.
Close. Real close.
Alfa Romeo 4C.
Boom. Nailed it.
Nice.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
In the super nice yellow, it looks way better than in this picture. Like the color correction's not great. That the iPhone just decided to fucking do. But yeah, no, it looked great. Yeah.
So intrigued by those cars.
Right? Yeah.
Yeah. I need you to befriend this person so we can get a picture of you trying to sit in it. Because I'm very curious to know if you fit.
I was going to ask, but as you know, from being, out in the world with me, I'm covered in sunblock. And so I don't want to like turn like spots on other people's cars white other than Peter's. He says that I still have sunblock spots in his M3. And so like the ghost of Severnuk is riding along with him whenever he drives the M3. Yeah.
That's really funny.
And then a buddy of mine was like, hey, I got a new toy. Come by Grid Spot 14. Boom.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Crazy.
Effing Ariel Adam.
Yeah. So do you know like what engine is in this one?
Yep.
Or
Honda 2.0 with an aftermarket supercharger kit.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
So this thing's insane.
Yeah. Do you know what the curb weight of this thing is?
It's like 1,800 pounds or something crazy, right?
Even less. It's half the weight of my Fiat 500 Abarth, Ian.
Whoa.
1,300 pounds. Yeah.
Oh my God.
With over 300 horsepower. Yeah. So twice the horsepower of the Nuggie, half the weight. Yeah.
Oh my God.
And like 7 feet lower center of gravity.
Right.
Yeah. Yeah. So yeah, this is my buddy. This is my buddy's car. It's fantastic. I had a great time talking to him. So yeah.
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 Okay. Well, next time he's there, I need you to get a picture of the Nugget next to this.
Sure. Yeah.
Because I'm curious to see what it looks like. You know, like, does your car look huge next to this?
Right. Yeah. 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 So the Fiat 500 has like almost a foot longer wheelbase than the Alfa Romeo, or no, a foot shorter wheelbase than the Alfa Romeo 4C.
Wow.
Which is a tiny car, right?
Right. But it's a big, it's like a crazy footprint. Like it's nearly like a square, right?
It is. Yeah. But yeah, so amazing variety. And I just want to shout out one of my favorite cars that's been there since I've been going. So this is Hannah's BMW 3 Series, right? Mm. She's a fantastic driver. She lays down some great times. She's done a boatload of work on this car. I think it's like it's on its third engine. You know, like it was that whole like fly to a place with tools, found it in the back of a super sketchy used car parking lot, fixed it and drove it home. But my favorite thing about Hannah's car is the front bumper. Here is a close up of it because it's like stitched together with zip ties. And I cannot describe the feeling that I get when I see this because it makes me so happy. Like if you could sum up like how like my attitude towards like how I feel about motorsports, like this is it really, right? Like I don't want a Ferrari that not like I could even fucking afford it. Like I don't want a Ferrari that like I have to keep nice and clean, right? I don't like if something's broken, I'm gonna fix it. But like it's still precious in a way, right? Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Because I feel like your R32 has that vibe as well with the peeling paint, right?
Right. Yeah. Well, and I think I appreciate too, like if you're gonna zip tie engineer something, you make the zip ties look nice.
Right.
Make it an aesthetic. Yeah. I'm into it. I like it.
Yeah. No, I just, every time I see that car, like it like, I don't know, like I see more of like a spirit than I see a car.
Right.
You know?
No, I get it. Yeah.
Oh,
it's like when they leave Le Mans cars dirty when they don't wash them.
Yes.
You know?
Yes.
Same sort of. Yeah.
Yeah. Right.
This thing is for a purpose. Yeah.
Yeah. Right. Yeah. I don't know. I just really like that. And I really like being exposed to stuff like that, you know? And like the folks, you know, at the Autocross Club are really, really nice. And I'm very thankful for, you know, meeting a lot of them. And, you know, even Joel, my nemesis, you know? But yeah, no, it like just seeing stuff like this and having it like really resonate with you, like, is really cool. Yeah. Very thankful for that kind of stuff.
Awesome.
Yeah. So it was a fun event. I figured out how to, I guess, kind of break something on the Fiat that I didn't even know I had.
Oh yeah, you were telling me about this. Yes, I want to ask lots of questions about this.
Okay.
This is interesting.
Yeah. So replay what like your memory of what I told you.
So you sent me a text that you had accidentally found a third option for the traction control, which you didn't know existed. And you framed it as sort of a bad thing, but then it sounded like you figured out how to turn it fully off, which to me sounds like a good thing. So I'm a little confused.
I am too. Okay. So I'm just going to say that right up front. So I think, and I need to dig into this more because trackside, Google searching on my phone between runs, was, a little difficult. So the course sent us over like a pretty bumpy part under full acceleration, front wheel drive, bumps, full acceleration, not cool, right? We get wheel hop and like it's really hard on our transmissions, right? And when I finished, I think my third to last run, because we ended up getting 4 in the afternoon. The last one was just a burner for fun because we, they did really good chopping through the grid and getting everybody out there. When I came back, when I was driving back to my grid spot, it just said "See handbook" on the.
Oh, that's good. That's what you want to see, yeah.
See handbook. So I had so the traction control light is like it says when you hit the button, it says ESC off, right? Mm-hmm. There was a larger font ESC underneath that was lit up, so it said ESC off, and then it just said ESC, and I couldn't turn traction control back on, and I didn't know what happened. It was like, it seemed like the car was like, okay, so you said you want traction control off. I was still kind of trying to step in do my thing, and obviously it was not working for you. So F you, I'm going home. I think it took its ball and left. Yeah.
So, but did it resolve itself? Were you able to eventually turn it back on?
Yeah. When I turned the car off and turned it back on, it was back to normal. Like you could just hit the button and turn ESC off. So apparently there are 3 modes, right? Like about this.
Did you figure out how to get it back to that mode?
No, is the thing. So, I restarted the car. And I was able to turn traction control on and off, right? And then on one of the things it said like, okay, to like do the full off, which I think it was the mode it was in, hold the button down for like 6 seconds or 10 seconds or whatever. So I did, and all that happened was the traction control light turned off again, or turned back on again. And so then I held it down again, and it wouldn't turn off or it wouldn't turn on. And like it just stopped responding. And so I don't know if it's like a computer that has too many browser tabs open. I don't know, because I wasn't able to like do those things and then drive it. So at the next event, or next time I have a chance to like mess around, I'm going to like hold it down. And obviously I'm just going to read more online. Yeah. Hold it down and see what happens. I don't know. But there's apparently some either weird, like third extra traction control off, or and I'm not
extra traction control. Did it drive differently when it was like that?
It almost felt like the clutch was slipping. And like I got a little concerned for a second.
Oh.
Yeah.
Huh.
I know. But also that it's me like just like effing sending it at autocross. So like it's not really like the most controlled environment.
It's not an electrically controlled diff, right? It's like mechanical diff.
All it does is it's just a standard transmission. It doesn't have a limited slip diff. It just does stuff with the brakes.
Right.
That's all it does.
Huh.
Right?
Weird.
Yeah. So I don't know, Ian. Apparently my car has a third input. I don't know.
Okay. Yeah. Well, good luck with that.
Yeah.
Doesn't sound good.
I think I broke it, but like, yeah, but then if I want to get it back to that state, do I need to like send it over a parking lot curb or something?
that's what I was just gonna say. Like, you gotta say, hey, before I start this run, do you mind if I go and drive this over a curb real fast?
Right. Yeah. Yeah. Just like jack the front up of the car up with a floor jack and just drop it real fast.
Just have Peter sit on the front and bounce up and down as you drive to grid.
Yes. Yes. Yeah. Yeah. Right.
Weird.
Yeah. Next thing you know, I'm installing like a set of bike handlebars on the front of the car, so so PETA doesn't fall off and take a header in the grid. Yeah.
Oh my God.
Right. I don't know. More data will come in. I don't know. Yeah. So yeah.
I do love the idea that you have owned this car for a while now and have been autocrossing it for a while now.
Yes.
And are just now figuring out how a traction control comes off. And you've had this engine apart multiple times.
Yes. Yes.
So it's not like you don't intimately know this car. It's
Right.
just the traction control piece, which is hilarious. We've joked for years about how, like, my first step when I get into a rental car, how do I turn off traction control? And you're like, can I put more traction control?
Right. Yeah. And it's all coming down because I don't have the fucking attention span to read a manual.
Right. Well,
Right?
and also, I mean, a little passive aggressive of Fiat to be like RTFM, you know?
Yeah. See handbook.
Yeah.
Yeah. In the middle of the run, right? Like it's like, yeah. Yeah. And you've ridden with me. It's not like I treat this car lightly at autocross.
No. No, not at all.
Would you say I'm driving it like someone should drive like this at autocross?
Yeah. Well, and also I'm trying to think now too, if it felt like traction control was like stepping in at all when we had it in the mode that
like air quote off, right?
Yeah, and I don't think it was.
Right, because there's obviously a difference when it is on to when it's in this like just single push off state, right?
Yeah, because I forgot to turn it off once, and it was nearly undrivable around an autocross.
Yeah. I accidentally did it to Joel one run when he was with me because I meant to turn the heat off. Because I run the heat, you know. Yeah, turn the heat off, and I turned the traction control back on instead.
Oh no!
And kept the heat going.
Yeah, the worst of all worlds.
Yeah, great on a like 98-degree day. Yeah. Yeah, I don't know.
Weird,
right? Yeah, I don't know. I gotta read the manual. I guess I'll just double up on the ADHD meds and see if I can lock in. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah. Remember when I had Dusty Rusty, right? And the little thing in the dash said like C radio or C, you know, that. Basically it was the thing that like, I don't have enough pixels over here. Look over there at the place that there are more pixels.
Yes.
And like the Fiat's like, no, like I don't have the pixels to display this. Neither does the radio. You need to go to a hard copy, buddy.
Yep.
Yeah. You need You need to get out the microfiche.
Oh my God.
Yeah. I don't know. So
it's nearly as good as Alternator Workshop.
Right? Yes. Yeah. I don't know, man. I don't know. This is the third year that I've been autocrossing this thing. Yeah. So I don't know. But anyway, yeah. It drove home. It's been driving perfect. So, yeah.
We love to find new and exciting ways in which to break our cars.
We do. You know? We do, right? Yeah. Yeah. So, Lemon's update. Don't really have anything else. Yeah. We're just, I have an RV. I got a fifth wheel that's going to be delivered at High Plains Raceway.
Sweet.
Yeah. Like a big, like it sleeps 10. You know,
hell yeah.
Don't have an RV spot, so we're gonna have to run off the generator. But yeah, those RV spots get booked up so quick.
Yeah, you'll be fine.
Yeah. So yeah, really excited about that. Yeah, I think I got the live stream stuff like really dialed. Have a couple new cellular antennas that are showing up on Friday.
Oh man.
Yeah.
Great.
Yeah. So there we go. Yeah. I'm working on like
very cool. I'm excited to
graphical.
see. I'm hoping to come out and see at least the start.
Yeah, absolutely. So cool, man. Yeah. I can't wait for you to be there. I ordered some decals. I made some decals for the car if you want to see some of those.
I do. I definitely do.
Okay, so
and to remind everybody, you're doing a Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles theme.
Yes, so it is themed after this car. TMNT Pizza Van original. It is themed after this this toy. Let me go to Google Images here. Yeah, here we go. There we go. That's a good one. So the original Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles toy. So I made some signage for some big decals, one for the hood and one for each door. And so we're the Cowabunga Motor Club. So here's the decal I made.
Oh man, that looks so good.
Yeah, so I'm going to get that printed like 26 by 20 and stick that on. Thanks, man. Yeah.
That looks great.
And then I got some blank wheel caps for the Saab wheels, because we run Saab wheels. And I made here for reference, here's the Saab wheel cap logo, wheel cap. So it's like that, right? The Griffin with the crown and Saab. So here's the one that I made. It is a Ninja Turtle with a pizza crown.
That's amazing.
Thank you. Yeah. So
that's really cool.
Yeah. So I'll stick those onto the blank wheel caps and go from there. Yeah.
Oh, that's genius.
Thanks, man.
I love that.
Yeah. If we got some round like CMC stickers just like this printed up, would you want one? Would you want?
Yeah, that's really cool.
Okay. Yeah, I'll make some and we'll give them out and stuff. Yeah. Okay.
That's great. Yeah, I'll put one on my helmet.
Yeah. Nice. Okay. Cool. Right on. So there you go. Rad. Yeah.
Nice.
So yeah, just it's like all the stuff that we didn't have time to do before the first race. So that's the kind of stuff that's happening now. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So there you go.
Well, great. I'm excited.
Thanks, bud.
Should we do some listener my eyes?
Yes, we should, Ian, because there's some cool stuff that people have seen. Like our dear friend Jesse, speaking of the Abarth, saw this van.
Hell yeah. What am I looking at?
You're the one who plays Time Guesser, Ian. You tell me.
Oh man, I'm so confused. It looks like I'm looking at 3 or 4 different things though.
Right. It almost looks like an old Citroen van, but it doesn't have the Citroen grill.
Right.
Yeah.
Wow, that's bizarre looking.
It looks
but
kind of
those explodey. Wheels look American.
They do.
Yeah,
but it's like cab over-ish. Yeah.
I mean, it looks like it's chopped together.
Yeah. I don't know. Yeah, because that A-pillar, right? I don't know what it is. If anybody knows what this like maroon van is, yeah, sorry audio listeners, but yeah, help your boys out.
Yeah, bizarre.
Yeah, right? Yeah, I don't know. But yeah, Jesse sent that.
I mean, it doesn't have a functional parking brake or transmission apparently because it's the wheel is chalked.
Yep. Yes, it is.
Man, that is bizarre. What's the sticker in the window? Can we see in the upper?
Yeah, let's see. I don't know. Yeah, I can't quite tell.
Enhance.
Yeah, that's the best I got. It is plated as a Colorado collector vehicle.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know. I don't know, bud.
Weird.
Right? Yeah, the things you see. Right? Yeah.
It's almost like somebody took like a Volkswagen van and put it on top of it almost looks like it's a Volkswagen van that's on top of like a Ford Econoline or something chassis.
Right.
You know, because they had to cut a grill in the front.
Yeah. Yeah. You're
That's
right.
What it looks like.
right? And this is something that looks like it's been trailered because it has that hard mount for like towing on the front to get like flat towed behind an RV or something.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. Whatever this is.
That's weird.
Yeah. Love it. Don't know what it is. Cool. Yeah. Speaking of things smaller with more horsepower than my Fiat, our buddy Eric saw a car that fits into that category. It's this.
Oh my God. Is it a Hayabusa smart car?
No, it's a big block smart car.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh. Big block.
Yep. Here's a picture of the back. It has a roll bar and giant Hoosier slicks.
Okay.
Yeah, let's Google big block smart car. Smart car. Yeah, because I mean, it has to come up. It's an 09 big block Chevy powered smart car, 462 engine. Yeah.
A 9.1 liter. That's amazing.
Right?
It's huge. Yeah, Where is the engine?
I think all in the back. I don't know. Yeah, it is.
That's insane.
Yeah, Jalopnik has an article about it. Mark Cryer's the guy that built it. Yeah, body's a Smart 4.2, and it says that's wild. Where the smart parts end. Yeah, 7-liter big block. It was widened for stability. Really. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's a wild little car. So yeah, there you go. Thank you, Eric, for sending that because that's rad as hell.
Yeah. Great spot.
Yeah. Let's see here. What else we got? Oh yeah, our buddy Chris sent us in this. Look at this sweet old pick 'em up truck, man.
Hell yeah.
Right? Yeah. This
an old F200 or something?
Yeah. I don't know, but it's big and badass. It's got a dually.
Dave, one of us needs to get better at identifying old pickup trucks.
Yeah. As the resident truck person, I don't think that can be me. Yeah. I don't know. I like that they didn't have tubing for the exhaust, and so they just welded like an octagon shape.
Hell yeah.
Right?
Yeah. This is rad. I like it.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh yeah. And then our buddy Jacob saw another sweet truck. Just a work truck, painted like with kind of a cool triangle, almost like dazzle camouflage, but not. But yeah, I'm here for that.
And the full on like pallet back end.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yeah. And like just a little smokestack muffler, you know? Yeah. With a little thing to keep water from getting in on the top. You know?
Little flappy flapper.
Yeah.
Little flapper.
Yeah. But you know, you gotta work.
I have one of those installed in myself right now.
Dude.
I don't know what that means. No, I don't know.
We can't edit that out of the show.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So there you go, man. Yeah, that's some stuff.
Great spots all around.
Yeah, right. Yeah. So send us cool stuff you see, and help your boys out. And if you know what it is and we don't. Speaking of that, Ian, I have a license plate. I want to see how long it takes you to decode what this license plate says.
Okay. All right. How many browser tabs am I going to need?
You're going to need none.
Okay.
I have a feeling you're going to get this real quick, and I'm not going to tell you why, because I think that's going to tip the scales. Okay.
I'm typically not great at this.
Well, I think I'm not going to say anything. Jessie sent it to us. Okay. She said it took her a while. It took me like a full on 10 days to figure it out. Okay.
Did you like sit bolt upright in bed?
I did.
Like a week later, like, oh.
Yes, I did. Oh crap! Did I not save it? Hang on, Ian. Let me get it, Ian. Vamp, Ian.
Standing by.
Vamp, Ian. Tell people things, Ian.
Panicking. Vampire. Werewolf. Harry.
We have an anniversary coming up, Ian. Yeah.
We do.
Yeah.
Oh, we do. That's right.
Yeah.
We do.
Yeah. When the episode next week is going to be on our anniversary, on our actual podiversary. And it's 10 years, I think. Is it 10 years or 9 years?
Surely it's 9, right? 2015, right?
2015. Yeah, 9 years.
Okay, but still.
Yeah. Right?
Yeah. I mean, I can't imagine. It's hard to believe that we've amassed all of this wealth and fame in only 9 years.
Right. As you look around at the house that has track lighting with one light that you don't know how to turn on.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. All right. Well, we vamped enough, Ian. Here's the plate. Ian, what does this plate say? For audio listeners, the letters are BLDYHL.
Baldy hell?
Close.
Blade. Why hell? Blade. Bald. No, is it bald?
Nope. Read it. Do you want a hint? Do you want to know a voice that would be helpful to read it in?
Oh, a voice that would be helpful to read it in.
Yeah.
A voice that would be helpful to read it in. Well, okay, so there's football and Sasquatch.
Ignore all of that.
Oh my God.
It has nothing to do with the plate. Yeah, there's tie-dye Sasquatch stickers, a San Francisco Giant, a hibiscus, like
49ers.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, I said Giants, didn't I? That's the baseball team. At least I had that right.
You did. Okay, yeah, give me a hint.
Okay, read it in Jeremy Clarkson's voice. You should get this because you watch a lot of British television.
I do. Oh, bloody hell. Bloody hell.
There you go. There you go.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's a thing. It's a head scratcher.
It is. I figured you would get it right off the hop. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. I think I was thrown off by the Americana thing. I think if I, if there was a bunch of like British shit on there, I think it would have been right there.
Yes. But the fact that they have tie-dye Sasquatch, which is a known British icon.
And American football team. Right. And the like Hawaii flower thing.
Right.
This person contains multitudes.
They do. They do.
This is an interesting person.
Yeah. So there you go. Good job, because it took me 10 days to figure that out.
Nice.
Speaking of
a lot going on there.
Do you want a license plate game, Ian?
I would love a license plate game.
Okay, let's do a license plate game. Then you're going to give us an album, and we're going to wrap this Hammer Jammer. Okay?
Okay.
I presented this one to my wife, and she got 3 out of 3.
Oh, okay. Well, the gauntlet has been thrown.
Yes. Ian, this one is called These Are Not the Cars You're Looking For.
Okay.
Okay?
Mm-hmm.
Ian, here you go. Tell the people what you see.
Okay. Oh, I see. Okay. So we've got a Dodge Challenger in black up top.
Mm-hmm.
We've got a BMW 3 Series, 335 maybe, in the middle. And then we've got a Toyota Camry in reddish, maroonish, whatever.
Yeah, and rental red.
Yeah. And then we have the plates, Caddy, Jeep, and Pantera.
Right. I mean, those are all cars.
They are all cars.
Right? And correct me if I'm wrong, but these 3 cars are none of those cars.
They are none of those cars. Yeah. That's great. I like this one. Okay.
Okay.
All right. This is a really tough one. Oh man. Interesting.
Yeah.
Okay, so my first thought is that Caddy does not go on the Challenger.
Okay, why is that, buddy?
Because I think that the Challenger, not many people cross shop Cadillacs and Dodge Challengers, especially lesser Dodge Challengers like this one.
Okay.
Like maybe you could see someone going through some sort of midlife crisis situation and getting out of, a Cadillac and into a Hellcat.
Right. Yeah. That would be very like that. They would go from like that Cadillac, like mid-size SUV, like the EXT or whatever that is, that your Tubo shared an all-wheel drive platform with.
Yes.
Like
yes. Oh, yeah. That was the SRX. Yeah.
Into a Hellcat, right?
Right. And then you just ask, so how long ago was the divorce?
Right. You only get to see your kids on the weekends, huh?
Yeah. Exactly.
Okay.
So I mean, my first thought is that the Caddy gets cross-shopped with the Jeep or with the BMW.
Okay.
So that's my first thought, is that the Caddy and the BMW, and also maybe like if you're a golfer, maybe that's what it means. And so that's a golf. That's also a golf car. So I think that works. Which leaves Pantera and Jeep. Can we do some zoomies and enhancies? It doesn't look like there's a ton to go on.
I will tell you, it will get you nothing. Okay.
Well,
boom. Challenger.
Colorado, black license plate.
Nothing.
Pretty basic spec, it looks like.
They got the Michelin Cross climates on there.
Yeah.
BMW.
We've got fucking nothing.
Wisconsin plate. Okay. Camry. Nothing, Ian. Nothing.
Yeah.
Not even a Camry dent to help you make a decision. Or maybe it's the fact that it doesn't have a Camry dent. Does that help?
It kind of does, I think. Man, this is a tough one. And I also don't know what state the Camry is.
Right, correct.
And because some states, you keep the plate belongs to the person.
Right.
And in other states, the plate belongs to the car.
Yes.
Man, okay. All right. I'm just going to go off of vibes. And I think that it's Pantera up top, and it is more a music choice.
Respect, walk.
Yes.
Are you talking?
Then we're going to have the Caddy on the BMW and Jeep on the Camry.
Okay.
I can see somebody getting out of like Jeep to Camry, Camry to Jeep. Sure.
Okay.
Especially certain Jeep models. Yes.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah. This is what that would be funny though. So like that would be the Caddy to Challenger journey is, you're going from the back of the storage unit to the front of the storage unit, and that's a descent into madness. And then the Jeep to Camry is the other direction.
Right.
You're becoming sensible.
Right. Yeah.
How long ago was your first child born is the question for that.
yes.
Person.
Right.
The Camry with the Jeep. Oh, so you had a child and you have to put it in a real car seat now, right? Is that what happened?
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. When did you find out that drinking all night was not for you?
Right. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, these are two people meeting in the middle of opposite story arcs.
Yeah, they're doing that meme with like the two people driving, and like staring at each other. Yeah, Elliot Page and right. Okay.
So I'm gonna go Pantera up top, then Caddy, then Jeep.
Okay. I will also say to aspire to be a Caddy is like having that as like an aspirational plate. Like bragging that you are a Caddy is that you're like, I don't know. That's not even like Flava Flav, like hype man. That's like, I am a support. I'm not the main character. I'm a supporting character.
I think good caddies make really good money, though.
They do. I mean, yeah, they make really good money. Yeah.
Right.
But,
yeah,
still, like, does anybody grow up wanting to be a caddy? Maybe. Right. I don't know. But anyway,
I don't know.
Ian.
That would involve knowing anything at all about golf.
Yeah. And I have a little golf story for you after this. So, yeah. Boom. You nailed it, Ian. You got it all correct. We have Tara to thank for the Pantera Challenger, Eric to thank for the Caddy BMW, and our buddy Ben to thank for the Jeep Toyota Camry. Yeah. So
how generous a road user do we think the black Challenger with the Pantera plate is?
Awful. Yes. Yeah. I cannot imagine them like letting anyone in on a zipper merge.
Just mowing down pedestrians.
Yep. Yeah, they think they're in Grand Theft Auto at the time.
Yeah.
I do like that they have like the Michelin cross climates on it. Like they actually went with the sensible all season.
Right.
Yeah.
I would love to hear the story of how the Jeep plate ended up on the Camry.
Yes. Right.
And what they named their first child. Have they found good schools yet? It's all good questions.
Yes.
Actually, zoom in. Is there a car seat in the back?
Oh, that's a good question. I don't know. I don't think we can tell. Yeah, that's a good zoomy in and enhancing. We've never thought about looking for car seats before.
Yeah.
Huh.
That's hard to tell in that photo.
But
I dollars to donut. There's a car seat in the back of that car.
Yep. I bet you're right. Bet you're right.
All ready to go for that first trip home from the hospital.
Yep. Absolutely.
Where they're going to yell at you for not tightening it down properly.
Yes. Not that you've ever had experience with that. Yep.
No. I was commended on mine.
I'm sure you were.
Oh my God. I'm sorry. Hold on a second. Hold on.
Okay.
Jenny, stop moving the mouse. My wireless mouse is in the other room. And she almost, oh my God, she's still moving it. Oh my God.
Unplug the dongle, Ian.
No, it's not. It's Bluetooth.
It's Bluetooth. Turn off Bluetooth.
Disable Bluetooth. Off.
Why is your mouse in the other room?
I was working in there, and then I came in here with just the laptop. Okay. Press the first. Looks like,
Do you remember that old Google April Fools where they had the thing with two mouse pointers? And like the couple like clicking on. Yeah. That was pretty good. Okay. Nice, Ian. Nice. I like that. Yeah. Your computer's possessed. Yes. Yeah, you're being ratted. Yeah.
By my forgetfulness. It's being possessed by my forgetfulness. That's what's happened. Don't worry, because tomorrow morning when I need to use my mouse, I will have forgotten that I turned off Bluetooth.
Yes. So you'll do the smack the mouse on the desk a couple times? Yeah. Mm-hmm. Okay. All right. Well, I will text you at 7 a.m. and tell you to turn on Bluetooth. Somebody's going to see that text over your shoulder and be like, what the fuck are you doing? Is this some kind of weird code? Yeah.
I do not want to know on what device he is enabling Bluetooth.
Yeah. Hard pass.
Yeah.
I do have a quick golf story, Ian. So I did go to a golf tournament. I went to the BMW Championship. I have to say, it was very interesting watching. Okay. I watched the 50 top golfers in the world play a round of golf. I think about like what Nick Weiger said on the Get Played podcast. Anytime you're observing like the peak of human excellence, it's always interesting, at least, right?
Yeah, right.
Like how fucking hard they can just crush the ball so straight. And like we saw one player land the longest putt of his career, like 70 some odd feet, like insane, right? For an eagle. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. But yeah, I think that there were two things. One, there was a disappointing lack of golf-themed vanity plates in the parking lot. I saw none, Ian.
Really?
Yeah. We were there on a Thursday when like the crowds were coming on the weekend. But yeah, it was the first day of, the proper tournament. But anyway. Yeah. And second, the thing that I think that you would be interested in, and I bet this is completely brand new news to you. It is completely acceptable to start drinking at 7 a.m. at a golf tournament.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. Like,
yeah, I knew that. I knew about that.
You did?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. The people that I know who golf are also the heaviest drinkers that I know.
Okay.
That completely checks out. And the few times that I have played golf, and it's been, 20 years since I played golf.
Right.
I was still in the military, and I drove. We ran out of beers by hole 4. And so I drove the golf cart on base. This is an on-base golf course to the Class 6, which had just opened up. The Class 6 is the liquor store on base. And loaded up with beers and drove it back, and somehow didn't get arrested.
Because military police love just letting any random vehicle on the roadways.
They love it. They love it so much. They like to say they don't have a sense of humor. They like to pretend they don't have a sense of humor. But, oh man, they love shenanigans. That's what they love.
Yes, this is what MPs are known for. Yeah, shenanigans enablement. Yeah. That must be what the really MP stands for.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, and they're not at all upset about the fact that they're working on a Saturday morning and you are day drunk at 10 a.m.
Right. It was just
they're not at all upset about that. Yeah.
I just didn't know that like airport rules also applied on scenic golf courses.
They very much do. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a real thing.
Yeah, that was news to me. Yeah, just seeing people walking around with tall boys at seriously 8 a.m. I was like, oh, wow. Okay. Yeah. So there you go. That was my professional golf tour experience. Yeah.
I like it.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, thank you for doing some anthropological research for us.
Not a problem. Not a problem. They have not yet realized I'm not one of them. Yeah. Okay, Ian, I think you give us an album and we'll GTFO, buddy.
Okay. All right. So this week I want to do a new release.
Okay.
By a band that I like. We haven't really talked about much on the show. I was late getting to them. But they're also part of this like British Isles sort of post-punk resurgence, a band called Fontaines DC. They have a new album out called Romance, and it's a lot of fun. It's very different than their other stuff. Their other stuff was much more like straight ahead post-punk, more aggressive sounding. And this is a lot more like they're trying out a bunch of stuff on this one, and I'm kind of digging it. You
like an album with variety in it.
I do. Yeah. I like a little bit of like, hey, let's expand. Let's test some stuff out.
Yeah.
And,
okay.
And this is what they're doing. Yeah.
Okay. Give me like a, if you like this, you're going to like that kind of thing for it.
Well, it's kind of hard because they're really doing, there's a bunch of stuff on here. I mean, it's still very post-punk. So, if you're into that whole scene, the Black Country New Road and Yard Act, and
I've never heard of either of those bands,
or Idols, or
definitely heard of Idols.
That whole little scene over in the UK, and they're from Ireland. Then you'll like that stuff, but like there's some stuff on here that sounds more recent Parquet Courts. There's some stuff on here that sounds like classic like Foo Fighters stuff, or
okay.
Yeah, it really is like trying a bunch of stuff, which is cool.
Okay. Fontaines DC Romance.
Yeah.
Okay. What was the one from last week? Because I listened to some of that. Yeah.
Don't remember. What was it? It was. Oh, it was the Broken Social Scene one, right?
Yes, I did listen to some of the Broken Social Scene album. Yeah. Yeah, I thought it was good.
Yeah. Yeah, I really like that record. Again, that's like just straight up comfort food for me.
There you go. Yes. Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. Yeah. Well, links to the album, Bandcamp, Apple Music, and Spotify will be in the YouTube description. So check out Fontaines DC. I will. Yeah. Okay. You have me with stadium-sized alt rock pitchfork in the description. That piques my interest. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dave, I think we did a car show.
We did, Ian. We did.
What should people do if they enjoyed any of this?
Yeah, they should send us pictures of cool things that they see. Yeah, just text us 720-515-1391. We'll throw them on the show. Listener My Eyes, right? Send us vanity plates, same number. And yeah, there you go.
Yep. Apex adjacent everywhere else. Everybody, thank you. We love you. Goodbye.